lovelies, it's Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, right back with another tutorial. Today we're gonna get light and bright and maybe a little summery? Is that a word? Not summery as in like we're gonna summarize, but summery like it's summertime, y'all. It's not summer, but we're gonna pretend it is for this tutorial. All right, you guys, we are back with another tutorial. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, where we carry the largest selection of wood flowers in the United States. Today, we are all about light and bright and super, super happy. We also are we're gonna work on the bundle hack tutorial, cheat, a bundle worker, I don't know what we want to call this, but we're going to use that technique again, but this time instead of making it like a beautifully round bouquet, I'm hoping we can create kind of an oval bouquet. Let's see if we can do it. The supplies you're going to need is your greenery of choice. When I do these lovely bundle technique hacks, I do like to keep my greenery in groups, and then I also trim off all the bottoms. And when I say trim off, I just pull off all the other bottom pieces and I hold those for a later date. These I scoot all the way up top so that we have just a little bit to work with, and sometimes I add wires to the bottom of things as well. So get all of that together, and then the other things you're gonna need: Sola wood flowers in the colors that you want. We're going very light and bright with this grouping. I also have some faux flowers in here. We're gonna see if we're gonna work with those. I'm not 100% sure. There you go. Vinyl tape. That's what it's called. I don't know why I stopped talking there, but yes, it's vinyl tape. It's so dirty. Don't judge me on the stuff that comes on the outside. All that matters is that we're gonna need a lot of this, so get that ready to go. I have cut 3 long strips, about the length and height of a 3-year-old, give or take, of vinyl tape. 3 of those, that should be enough, hopefully, fingers crossed. Now, this particular technique, it is very simple, but it is time intensive sometimes. So the process of making the bundles takes a little while, but then the making of the bouquet is like that. So keep that in mind. Just know in the end, it's all worth it. So all I'm gonna do is grab little bits. Not all of them are gonna match 100%, but I'm gonna add a couple flowers, a couple pieces of greenery, grab a piece of vinyl tape like so. Wrap that sucker up. Oops, wait. I take it back. We want to wrap that sucker up lower to the base of our piece. That is fixable because that makes it easier to hide all of the green vinyl tape that kind of sticks out a little bit. So put it lower to the base, except for this guy. It's not gonna fit in there. All right, good to know. I've got to wire those up a little bit because those are too short for what we're gonna do. It's fine, everything is fine. We'll make it work. So before I make the rest of my little bundles, I'm gonna grab some wires, and all I'm gonna do is I'm going to find a little spot and loop in a wire and then crimp it in place with my needle nose pliers, and then I'll have these to be able to add into this bouquet as well. And then we just set this aside and go on to the next. let's see how many bunches we've made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I think we're gonna be able to make that kind of oval that I'm looking for. How many did I say? 9. All right, so I could just call this done. I'm not gonna, we'll actually think about where we're putting stuff. But we also have a couple extra flowers. That's good, that's okay to have a couple extras because then you can fill in some spaces that there might be holes no matter where you start moving things around. So let's pull these apart and see where we wanna start. I just saw one of my flowers, a petal came off. That's all right, it happens sometimes, but we're just gonna scoop that out because we don't want it floating in there. All right, so I think I wanna do, my start is gonna be a real heavy flower one. This one's pretty heavy. I love that flower in particular. So kinda wanna see if we can make that a little bit more of a star. So I love this one, but I want something maybe a little bit more like square, rectangular almost, to start off because we're gonna start, we wanna build it. So normally I would go around in a circle, but I want to actually, we're gonna start crisscrossing our stems so that we create almost an umbrella. I won't, nope, I almost, nope, stop, Stephanie, stop it. Stop it right now. All right, I'm stopping. All right, so there. Now we've got a good, like, you could call this done if you wanted. I'm not gonna. I do wanna, so this one, typically, when we do these, right, I kind of just go, put what you want, wherever you want, and it's fine. This one, we're being a little bit more intentional with the shape. So I am picking some of them so that they go in the shape that I'm trying to create. All right, I think we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. And we're also letting those kind of crisscross at the bottom. Do you see that? That's okay, we want that. We definitely want that. And then we'll reel them all in a minute, okay? It's all right, don't you fret. Don't you worry about a thing. I could start singing that song too. I won't. Oh, this was my favorite one. Let's see if I can get her in there. It's not gonna be fully enveloped on both sides. I think we're gonna leave this side a little bit flatter so when you're holding it, there's this nice wall of flowers, but we're not gonna bring it out this way so that we're squishing it when we're putting it up. Like, you know how it goes. So we're gonna do that, and now we're just going to, I've got 2 more. I don't think I'm gonna need those extra flowers. That might be famous last words. We'll see. Oh my gosh, you are gorgeous, girl. Just gorgeous. All right, let's see if I can get this last one in there. This last one is a full one, but kind of works out in some ways. I've got this little flower guy over there. We're gonna add a little flower guy over here, and we've got a mirror technique going on too. Unintentional, but I'll take it. Would you just stop it? I think it worked. I think it worked. All right, this is exciting. And I love that there's like this wall of greenery, also not intention, like I didn't do it intentionally, but that's just what kind of worked out. So we've got a wall of greenery there, and then a little bit of a high back there. Whoop, careful girl. Oh, this is cool. All right, so I didn't use all of my lovely wires or my lovely vinyl tape the first go around. So I'm going to vinyl tape right where that crisscross kind of meets. Let's see if I can do it. Fingers crossed and toes. I won't cross my eyes though, because otherwise I won't see what I'm doing. But we're gonna get this kind of situated, and then we're gonna reel in those bottom layers so that everything holds the way we want. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. I think it's working. I get so excited. Half this times I have theories and I'm like, I don't know if it'll work. Let's turn on a camera and find out. Luckily, so far, most of my theories, not always, but most have been working. All right. Oh, it worked. Look at that. That is an explosion of color and flowers if I've ever seen one, which, I mean, we do a lot of that. But, oh, there's a wall of flowers and I'm not mad about it. All right, I'm going to finish this off. I think for this particular one, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it all the way up from top to bottom. I think that's what we're gonna do. So no other stems, corn broom isn't gonna work with this color scheme. So I think we're just gonna do a real bold pop of color with our ribbon. So let me get this all taped up and we'll add the ribbon. So remember how I said, put your vinyl tape down low? That one got a little higher than it should have. That one's kind of sticking through too. Now I could try to put green tape all the way up there and we'll have our ribbon go way up there, and we probably will. But if you have a couple extra pieces of greenery, this is gonna come in handy. And grab that. You're gonna just kind of tuck it there to finish off your bouquet. That way then your ribbons don't have to go quite so high. I'm still gonna vinyl tape it down here and then we'll add that there. You can also, the back, there's a couple here too. You could do that in the back too if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I don't care as much about the back as the front. Let's just be honest. We all know, like, come on now, girls. And guys probably, I never check the back of my head. I should when I'm doing my hair, but I don't. Kind of the same thing. So I'm going to quickly take these up, hide those a little bit better, just a little bit. So if you can, leave yourself a little extra greenery at the end, or get yourself an extra stem knowing that you're gonna use probably 2 or 3 of those little pieces to tape everything off, and we're good to go. So I have my tape on my table. Let's see if this works this time. It did earlier, but of course I wasn't filming, so you never know. But I'm using that kind of pulling so that I get a good start base of that. And I'm just going to tape that off. And then I know where I'm gonna put my ribbon to cover this all up. And I'm gonna need a little bit more tape because I'm gonna fully tape this completely. So I'll finish that off and then we'll get to the ribbon and we're done. Ooh, careful girl, I still didn't get a vase. What is wrong with me? Ta-da! Look at that. The camera's really far away today for some reason. For some reason, I'm the one that placed the camera where words. So I topped it off, finished it off with a hot pink velvet ribbon, as you know. Maybe you do. It depends on when these videos go live, but I've been working with velvet ribbon a lot with some bouquets. I'm just obsessed with it. It's probably not the right time of the year since we're getting into summer, and you'd probably, well, actually, hold up, rewind. We're not even in spring yet, but I'm already it's almost March, therefore it's already summer. No, it's not, I'm not even close, but nonetheless, velvet, probably better for fall and winter ones, but who's to say? If you love velvet and your wedding's in the middle of the summer, rock the velvet ribbon. Rock the Casbah and rock the velvet ribbon. It's all right, it's your wedding. You do what you want. Who's to say what you can and cannot do? So, not me, that's for sure. All right, all to say, I finished it with a velvet ribbon. Gosh, I talk in circles. I know it, it's fine. But there you go. Another way to work with the bouquet hack, if you will. It keeps the greenery very tight. So if you want something that's not a super wild bouquet, this is a really great way to achieve that. And there's a lot less guesswork. You just put everything together and it comes together just effortlessly. I love a good, quick, easy, beautiful bouquet. So the longest thing it's gonna take is to dye all the flowers. So there you go. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments. If you're loving these videos, can't get enough, want to know when the next one goes live, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell to find out about the 150 style Sola wood flowers along with craft supplies and greenery. Go to ohyourlovely.com. If you're new around here, want to check us out, we'll give you a little gift. How about that? Use the code YouTube30 to get 30% off your first order. Here we go. How is it only not even summer yet? Not even spring yet. This is, oh my gosh. I got married in the winter. I don't regret that decision, but man, I needed to get married in the summer, have a hot pink, I still had pink in my bouquet. What am I talking about? All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm on Run On City. All aboard, woo woo. I'm gonna end this
this video, this tutorial. I'll see you next time. This is Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, and you, my friends, are absolutely lovely. Bye, guys.